Abe Friedtanzer from Awards Buzz. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, good,
Good,
thanks.
man. Good to see you, Abe.
You too. I'm very happy this film is coming out. I loved it at Toronto last year. It's great that it's about to, hit the world. It's so fascinating because the relationship between your two characters we see fleshed out when they're not actually, the two of you are not actually both communicating with each other. What is it like to build a relationship when you're finally on screen together after we see so much of you not being together in the film?
It's actually was like something that I couldn't wait to do. I wanted to do a film with Lily, and then I turn up on set, and she's not there because she's doing all of her scenes separately to me. I felt like this is some kind of scam. Um, but that that desire to connect with Lily that I had as an actor is the same as the desire that my character had to connect with Lily's character. So it actually was quite useful, that feeling of um yeah, wanting that human contact in a way.
Mhm. Yeah. And it demanded utter kind of conviction and intention as an actor and as the characters when they're talking to each other. That time is sacred and kind of it's like under pressure. So, and they have so much they need from each other, and particularly my character. And she's counting on him to save her life. You had to feel really focused and really present. And luckily, we had a lot of time where we were able to develop that together, Riz and I, with David Mackenzie, our director. So we were able to build that relationship prior to rocking up on set and feeling desperately alone.
What is the experience of shooting in New York City, just being surrounded by so many people, yet feeling so
It was the
isolated?
best. It was the best. I mean, Lily, you talk about this, right? Like have you ever lived it? I've lived in New York for two short periods of time, and I think it's like two of the happiest times of my life. I just love the buzz and the energy that that city gives you, and it was like that for us on set. I mean, it was interesting because it was mainly night shoots. Almost the whole thing was night shoots. So that the city that never sleeps, that neon nocturnal New York underbelly vibe in Brooklyn and Queens and in the Lower East Side, it really infused itself into the movie, I think.
Yeah, and we were shooting with we weren't locking down the street. So everyone you see is just like those New York characters that I love watching anyway, even when I'm in New York. And so to have these amazing kind of film of real people and faces and characters, and they're responding however the hell they want to respond. And we're in Times Square and there's thousands of people in it. Like whenever you're shooting a film, you're always kind of like you're in it together trying to get this story told and working together, and this felt like we were really in it together and hitting the streets and trying to bring this story alive, so it was very vibrant.
Obviously a very serious film and a thriller, but there are some moments, especially when Ash is sort of putting on costumes, that feels a little bit like he's a process server trying to fool somebody and get away with something. Do you feel like there are some elements of comedy in here, levity, that helped to move the film along and build your relationship?
I think so. I mean, I think this is something very enjoyable about this whole the whole concept of the movie really, because it's a cat and mouse thriller. So I hope it's not serious. I think it's thrilling. I think it keeps you on the edge of your seat. I think it keeps you guessing. And I think that all of that is inherently enjoyable. I have to admit, yes, I love putting on the costumes. I love doing the disguises for sure. A lot of people back home getting selfies of me dressed up in the different, with the fake tash and the now it's the fake beard and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that playfulness is part of what's enjoyable about the movie, but it's also actually really goes to the heart of this character because there's a character who's hiding in plain sight. He's hiding amongst in a way, the working class immigrant communities of New York City, the people who keep that city ticking over and working, and who are most often invisible. So it actually speaks to a deeper theme in the movie, which is these corporations versus the everyman.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much. I wish you nothing but luck with this film. I'm sure people are going to really enjoy it.
Thank you so
Thanks, Abe.
much.